Okay, this is Mongoose Jake here. I want to give you a quick overview of the Suntour XCR LO fork, which the LO is lockout. This is a coil sprung fork with preload adjustment over here, as well as what I refer to as a progressive lockout. This progressive lockout, they refer to it as a speed lock, and what it does is it gives you a varying adjustable lockout, starting from full open to, has minor clicks there, all the way to a full lock. This works well. I actually tend to use it more as a low speed compression adjustment, because you can add a little bit of compression to keep the fork from diving. And this fork has 100 millimeters of travel, which is approximately 3.9 inches. Everybody calls it a 4-inch fork. And as you can see, it's fairly beefy overall, has a heavy-duty arch. And what this does is it gives good steering by way of the front tire doesn't twist and flex under hard cornering. Now, my only complaint with the fork is the fact that it is a bit heavy, because this is a coil sprung fork, and it is listed, I believe I found it at 2,450 grams. Now, some of these specs can be a little unreliable, but basically it equates to a fork that weighs well over 5 pounds in a 4-inch travel, 100 millimeter travel model. Now, that is quite heavy for a 4-inch or 100 millimeter fork, but so far the fork has been smooth. The preload actually makes a noticeable difference in firmness, which I tend to set mine at about 30% sag, 25 to 30, so my fork will actually be up here while riding. And what that does is allows the fork to actually track the ground better than, say, some people who set their fork very, very firm. This also applies to rear suspension. But this Suntour fork, as you can see, it says the 011 series there, 011. That designates the fact that it is a 2011, and of course this is what comes stock on the 2011 Mongoose Tie-X Elite. And so far the fork has worked well. My only thing I hold against it is the fact that it is heavy. Now I'm going to give you a quick close look at this speed lock feature. Full open is turned to this way, and then it's a very, very plush fork in that setting. And then you can actually feel small detents. Can't hear them, but you can feel them, and you can progressively lock it all the way out. I tend to actually ride it with a little bit of low speed compression. Just helps keep the fork from diving under hard braking. But overall, the fork is a good spec on a bike in the $650 to $800 price range, and I would actually recommend this if you're looking for a reasonable price fork to throw on a bike to maybe replace a fork that has failed, or if you're upgrading, say like a big box bike or department store bike. This one wouldn't break the bank and would also be a good, reliable performer. Again, this is Suntour XCR LO, and this is Mongoose Jake. Just if you have any questions about it, leave in the comment section below.